I don't know the specifics, but yeah. So that's nifty when you're trying to capture a base, and you're kind of crouching in the corner because it takes a while to capture a base depending on. And I'll show you all that when I get into a game. But so it can run out beforehand, but it's really helpful and can frustrate people. Then you have blink, and if that's your axe skill, so each you have all that, and then you can scroll over them. And what's really nice is you'll see what power you have on them when you scroll over them, so it'll show you what it is. But axe is, I mean, blink is where exactly. I'm pretty sure most of y'all know, but it's kind of a teleport thing. And this, if you use it right, it's really cool. But what you basically do, it lets you blink. Each of them have, you can't just use them over and over again. They have, kind of charges and warm up times and stuff. Um, so this will let you kind of teleport away from battle and get away from getting killed and then trying to go and capture other base. And it's really useful when you're trying to kind of there's one kind of deserty what's it called deserty map, I guess, and there's a bunch of water, so it's really useful for kind of avoiding that and jumping over water and not having to take the time to swim and stuff. And then also, finally, you have your bow, and everyone gets these three things just depending on their class. You get the power. Um, so there's a lot of stuff for this toxic arrow. Every now and then, you have to. I'm not really sure how to prepare it. Tell you the truth, like every now and then it'll say, you use toxic arrow or something, and I'm just like, how did I do that? But basically, it lets you it doesn't do damage, but it confuses the player so they can't really concentrate. I mean, gets the wibbly wobbly screen, and that's all I have right now. But that's basically what it does, and lets you attack them easier. And then you have other stuff too, like multiple ones like these. You have your two basic ones, but I mean, you know that I don't know, but yeah, this has more, I guess. And then there's like Mark for Death and Silencing Arrow. Not, I mean, you can look into those yourself, but yeah, that's what that does, is kind of confuse your enemies. And then you have these kind of just showing what they are. It's a class, just a skill you have instantly. You don't have to use a weapon or anything. So stealth, if you drop like your weapon, it lets you kind of sneak around and without having to press shift or anything. And I don't use that much because I mean, not often do you really want to drop your weapon, but that's nifty if you're trying to sneak around and stuff. And then a bunch of them. This is kind of your sword skills, how much power your sword has. So also, I talked about the armor and stuff. So basically, depending on your class, it's not about how much diamond armor would realistically be impossible to beat, but each class kind of levels out, so you can defeat people with diamond armor, but it's not exactly, they changed it up so it kind of fits the class. I mean, so it's easy to, defeat them, and not easier necessarily, but everyone evens out in the end, is what I'm trying to say. And then you have repeated strikes, which if you hit people, over and over again, you get extra damage. And then it's really cool, you have soft strikes and stuff like that let you be precise and stuff. Bunch of little sword things, and then these are kind of things you can use. Just each level. I'll show you how to customize your class when you get in the game and stuff. Excuse me. That's a bit complicated and stuff, but once you know how to do it, it's easy. So basically, you have two to choose from. Usually these are kind of breakfall resistance, kind of health wise. These are quick, how much energy you have, because you need energy to use attacks. So even though there's a time limit, you also can run out of energy with how much, if you use them every 5 seconds, once they're done. And also enemies can strike you down with taking away your energy or something, making you disabling the factor of you being able to attack with your skills. And then these are kind of rations, which let you regenerate energy, and then you have this, which is really nifty for that one map, but you kind of point and swim. And I'm pretty sure a phone, sorry. I'm pretty sure everyone gets these. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure everyone has the same of these. That's why they're separate from that. So that's the kind of weapons and stuff. Then you can scroll out, and then you can choose. These are kind of just, higher level weapons. So you can buy them to have a better attack or a better skill level, skill damage, or just a normal when you hit someone with the sword damage. And then these are a bunch of things, like you have food, which that's mainly used for regeneration, of health. And then you do lose hunger every now and then, but that's only because of, if you stand still, it will slowly, come back. So that's kind of food, and it's really helpful instead of having to drink like health potions and stuff. This basically takes the place of that, like especially mushroom soup, which is what I get with my class. But it kind of works as a regeneration thing. So you can eat one before you go into battle, and then that'll help you recover easier when someone attacks you. Then you have these fancy majiggers that's basically a mine. You can throw it down, and then when someone walks up to it on your team or the other people's team, it'll explode. And then you have this one that you just throw it down and it'll explode in 4 seconds. It doesn't really matter. I may have switched those up, but and then you have this, which I'm not really sure. Until you shoot. But yeah, that's kind of stuff you find out. And then you also have things like throwing axes, shurikens, bunch of cool stuff that let you help in battle. So, like here, probably cheapest thing, you have a water bottle, which, since some people use fire and stuff, you can throw that down to splash out fire and stuff. And then you have this, which poisons people. That's kind of a hunger thing, and clears all negative effects. So basically, like gets you back to your basic state. And then throwing axe and shuriken, kind of like I imagine, I haven't tried this, but I imagine it's just used like a bow, but you only have one thing, and like that says 4, so you have 4 shurikens, and they do 6 damage, but then you only have 1 shot on this when you throw it, but then it does 12 damage, and so you can choose right there. Like, those are throwable items. They'll, if you aim right, they'll attack someone. And then Blast, which slows down your enemy, kind of makes them heavy, and stuff like that. And then you can buy arrows and stuff, but they give you those anyways. So that's basically it for all the stuff you can buy. That's a bit long introduction, but this video will probably be split up because I'm going to go over a lot of stuff. But now I'm going to go. Let's go get in the match. Also, like, while you're waiting for matches, it can take a while sometimes, so there's a little parkour course that way, but that's nearly impossible. So you go over here, click play, and then it'll show you, you've successfully been added to Play Quay. Sorry, I'm kind of talking fast, I guess. Talking continuously without taking stops, and then I run out of air. So, yeah, you click on that, and then people will go up and, just click on it to join the game. And then once everyone is loaded up, the game will start. You have to wait for the 10 players to join the game. And a bunch of people get confused about that. They're like, why isn't the game starting? You have to wait for people. Okay, but that's basically that. It's servers, it's amazing how many plugins and stuff, they did this all themselves, and it's really cool. And they're in the game, you're probably saying, like, night cycle. There's a day and night cycle, but when it gets dark, that's only for, like, a minute, probably, and then it comes back to day. But there's no, like, monsters and stuff. It's only PvP, straight up PvP. So, we'll wait around for this game to start, and, I imagine the instructions, they have a bit more and tips and tricks and stuff, but, y'all can look over that when y'all join the game and stuff. And then, I'll show you how the parkour course. And, also, guys, sometimes people can get really angry when you ask people to join the game, because I didn't know that it said, like, how many people are remaining to join.